Malika Jackson, Bennett Realty Solutions. How are you? I am back for day 24 of my top 50 real estate terms in 50 days. Unbelievable. We're almost halfway there. So today's term is, can somebody give me a drum roll, please? Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Today's term is wire transfer. Now, I must say, when I get off of this video, I am going to be helping to teach a class on conventional versus FHA loans. That class is going to be taught, hosted, and powered by Chess Homes Unlimited. And Chess Homes Unlimited has sponsored our word for the day, has suggested our word for the day, which is wire transfer. So let's talk about the wire transfer. I'm so glad he did, because wire transfer was not on my list of terms. And it's a super important term because you will not get through a real estate transaction without having to do a wire transfer. Let me tell you what they are, when you use them, why they're important, and how you have to be extremely, extremely careful with them. Okay, so a wire transfer, of course, as you know, is when you send money from one electronic destination to another. Quite frequently, once you put a house under contract and you are putting down your deposit, you will transfer in that deposit because of COVID and convenience. A lot of times buyers don't drop off their earnest money deposit at the title company the way they used to. Sometimes we still do, and sometimes I even pick it up for them and I drop it off at the title company for them. Quite frequently, that money is wired in. So that's your wire transfer. You're going to transfer money from your institution to the title company so that you can have your money there. Now, this is where wire transfers get super sticky and super duper important. When it is time to go to closing, that's when you need to be super, you need to pay attention a lot to your wire transfer, because there is a thing called wire fraud, mortgage wire fraud. Would you believe there are people who take their time and make it their business to intercept housing wires? So now, if you're going to purchase a home and you're putting 10% down or 3% down or 5% down, and you're bringing, sometimes the buyer might only have 10 grand to bring to the table. Sometimes they might have 40, 50 grand to bring to the table. You're wiring in that 40 or 50 grand and some hacker intercepts that 40 or 50 grand. It's a problem. All that money is gone right before closing, right at the time that we need it. So you'll find that a lot of title companies will say, look, if your wire is above $3,000, you have to bring us a certified check. You have to bring certified funds from the bank, because we don't want to risk a wire transfer being hacked and the money go away somewhere else and it never reaches the title company, and it's time for you to close and you can't go to closing because there's no money there. I have had it happen. Let me tell y'all a true story. So what these people do, what these wire hackers do, they break into the emails of people like me who do real estate transactions, and they follow the transaction all the way from contract to closing. Let me tell you what happened. I get this email a day or two before closing that says, hey, Malika Jackson, here is the wire confirmation information. This is where your buyer needs to send their funds for closing. I looked at it and something said that does not look right. It had the name of the banking institution that we had been working with the entire time, the proper, contact information, the logo, color was right, everything was right, but something just didn't sit well with me. And I already knew at that time that there was a such thing as wire fraud. So I called the lender and I said, hey, did you send out wiring instructions? They said no. So they will tell you whenever you get a set of wiring instructions, because what's going to happen is right before you go to closing, your lender or the title company, is usually the title company, is going to send you a piece of paper called your wire instruction sheet. It's going to have the wire information on it that you give to your bank so that your bank and the title company's bank can talk to each other to send and receive money. So whenever you get wire instructions, call the title company and ask the title company, are these your correct wire instructions? Because I was sitting in the office one day and I heard this buyer screaming to the top of their lungs. They were paying $400 and something thousand cash for a house, and the whole $400 and something thousand had been intercepted and the money was gone. Now, thank God there are insurances for that. There's insurance for that. But that's a lot of drama that you have to go through, and you probably won't be closing that day. So anyway, that happened to me. Good thing I caught it. I could tell that the wire, instructions were fraudulent. We stopped it, reported it, and got the buyer to send that money to the right place. So that is our term for today, wire transfer. It is very convenient, very fast, very efficient, but you have to be very careful to make sure you are wiring your money to the right place. So hope it helps. That's day 24, wire transfer. See you tomorrow for day 25. Bye.